Mr Deputy Speaker, and I'd like to speak in support of new clause 27 and hope members opposite support it tonight. In doing so, I'd like to pay tribute to the immense and absolutely tireless campaign and work of my honourable friend, the member for Kingston upon Hull North, who has tabled this today, working with those groups who support the victims of the Contaminated Blood Scandal, who have been so badly let down for so many years and have had to fight just so hard every step of the way. And today is another one of those days. Sir Brian Langstaff has already made his final recommendations on compensation and said a scheme should be set up as soon as possible before the infected blood inquiry reports. He's been crystal clear. There is nothing to wait for. This new clause will do just that, establish a body to make compensation payments to those who are infected and affected. And let's remember, as other members have said, the government are rightly making payments to the victims of the Post Office Horizon scandal before the final report of that public inquiry is out, so we should do so here too. With one victim of the contaminated blood scandal dying on average every 4 days, it's expected that a further 22 victims won't live long enough to see the inquiry's full report published. These people cannot wait any longer for the justice that too many have already been denied. We should vote for them tonight and for those excluded from interim payments. And they are parents and families like the Smiths from my constituency who lost Colin, aged just 7, to AIDS and hepatitis C. I've told his story many times in this place during my time here. Indeed, Colin's father spoke about him very movingly on the Today programme just this morning, and I pay tribute to them. I just do not understand how they continue to do it. As a baby, Colin was infected with factor VIII blood product from sources in Arkansas prison, which his family had to fight to disclose. The loss of employment, the bullying, the abuse, the discrimination the family faced at a time when they had lost their beloved son infected by the NHS. They had to fight every step of the way, whilst watching their friends they met during the campaign die along the way. They keep telling these stories when we have to do so because we have to hear from them, because the government must remember why they must act. And I say that also for Lynn Ashcroft, who lost her husband Bill and after 33 years needs closure. The government have accepted the moral case for compensation, but time is of the essence, and the continued wait for redress just adds to the layers of pain, frustration and injustice the infected and the affected feel. The government must stop dragging its feet. This is a group of people who have had more than enough experience of waiting. In fact, it's been 40 years now since information about the danger of the contaminated blood were published. The best tribute that we can pay this group of people is to make sure that there are absolutely no more delays, and I hope we can do what's right today.